Alright, what number should we start on, mate? Where should we start in the field?
Starting around Wayne God.
That sounds fair.
Cars line up. We have 5 lights. We're off and we're racing. It looks like we have a timing bugs all around us. The Red Bulls are squeezing each other along with Audi Neon at the back in the middle of the field. Side by side they go through turns 2 and 3. Taking fast off our Melbourne sticks as well. They just make their way through the field. I believe we have a lot of timing bugs going on. Freeway Domi, Ben the Bear's got his position on Wayne God. He's making moves on those medium tyres.
Full wide. Oh my god.
We have a ghosting car member on Scuzz. Looks like his front wing's on the right side.
And we have a death. Double death. Oh, Pepsi, crappy. That would be a virtual safety car. Saw that in the background there, unfortunately. Looked like they either tangled or the ghosted car unfortunately unghosted. I think it was the Haas that was ghosted. Connection issues.
We've got Panda and Scuzz who look like the most lost wing on the right side of their car.
So yeah, we've got Scars with damage. Panda missing his right hand side wing.
Let's start with the B. Just got the position able to take P3 away from Wayne God.
As the VCs ends, that's correct, and off we race again. So it'll be interesting to see if these two fit when they break a wing or they try and hut it out. You can see Panda just has no control. Panda's taking the pit option.
He's then gone into the pit wall as well.
I
believe that someone spun around as well. That's Wayne God. Wayne God spun around.
I can't see if he's got damage from that. Oh yes, he did. That was spun on the last corner. It is quite a difficult corner actually in this game. That's not going to be nice for him, suffering that kind of damage at the start of the lap. He's worked his way all the way around. So let's just change the the T-Mac is also fitted.
Interesting.
And we lost the spinning button. Currently Panda in the lead apparently. There he goes, fixed itself. Freeware in the lead. Domi coming across.
Last seconds, so it's just an interesting spot to lose a car at turn 7 on the exit. We have the car pretty traction zone. I don't expect someone to get too greedy out of there.
Scars in a very good position here, sitting right on the bus of there. But value, if I say that correctly, also the mediums has got his way up. Just have a look at the position changes. I believe that is... Position changes. There we go.
This track car it's very hard to race. Naughty Neon looks for a move on PTR. P10 to 9 as PTR pushes Naughty Neon off the track, but Naughty Neon's able to get to around the outside of turn 1. Opportunistic move and he gets it done. However, Peter could have DRS down on the back straight from turn 7 to turn 8. Like I was saying before.
PTR has also got damage from the look of it.
Doesn't look like it. Right.
No, his wing is intact.
He's got the run on Naughty Neon. Here comes Peter down the inside. 10 to turn 8. Got nothing done. But Naughty Neon could have DRS for next DRS straight. Looks like he has a better run on Peter. go. He's close enough to make a move on him. Will he make a move into turn 11 and make it stick? That's the question. Overtake on for both these drivers. No, it's not. Peter's got his off. Got him on around the outside. Who will blink first? It looks like it's going to be Peter. Got him down around the outside. Scars and Mikhail both taking each other out. I don't think Mikhail's taking the proper escape road there that he's outlined for the drivers. Now Scars who's lost swing. Maybe Mikhail's lost swing as well. Because he has his left front wing. Maybe
He has.
I saw Scars up ahead go for a move on him, I think. But then in the corner, maybe Mikhail's just turned across him, but did not get a good view of that. Too focused on Neon and Peter right now. Four, I should say. I keep getting interrupted. Mikhail hits. This track is hard
everywhere at the moment, which is very interesting.
This track's hard to overtake on in real life, but it's about 20% dirty air in this game. In real life, you get up to about 80% loss of downforce, so about 20% in this game. So it makes for some good racing around this track, especially with that double DRS zone from turn 7 to turn 11.
So we should see a move here from Vala. Belu.
Yeah, he's close enough. It should be easy as like no ERS required. Starts is using that ERS to try and get in front.
Yeah, beautiful traction out of the corner too.
He's on the softs. Those softs will last about 2 more laps before they start to go off.
And
Oh, he's
they
hit
had a little
Val. It
bit of
didn't look like he hit him, but he did. According to their games, I reckon he's giving the position back. He has.
He has.
But he's also got a run here as well after that. Here comes Stars and Value now. Stars not really using that ERS. Maybe just letting Value go away now.
It's also bringing Yuko back into the battle.
Especially with that contact. Peter now on Naughty Neon. Is he going to go around the outside this time? Who's going to blink first? This time looks like it's Neon. Peter looking to swoop around the outside. He's looking to take the inside. He shoves Neon off the track. Neon cuts the track. Nearly takes Peter out. Peter nearly takes himself out on throttle. This is allowed Trin through. Trin through on Naughty Neon.
Trin just moves straight up the inside there. Big move. We have Wango with the first penalty of the day, and Naughty Neon has retired. Did he just turn into the wall there? I just think he just crashed.
No, he lost it. He's lost it on.
Yeah, he's accidentally spun.
Is it 20? We have a
So
safety
we have
car.
a safety car. This brings Panda back into the battle. People that have had him hit for damaged wings, so Macau's back in the battle now. Interesting. This really could suit softs. Oh yes.
Expect them all to hit. Oh, I'm surprised someone
Probably a bit early for softs.
No, you have to pit onto hard if you want to. You can make those last to the end, but it's going to be tough. Tough luck for Gauzier. He was just passing the pit lane as the safety car came up. But yeah, I'm expecting a lot of these guys to pit.
Well, we're having a little section.
So Panda's retired now. Has he retired on the safety car by chance? I think he has.
He has. He's hit the wall. Oh, he's hit the safety car.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh no. As we see his car dead on track. Oh no. I mean, I don't know what to say there. Is the safety car bugged out? No, it's waiting for the leaders.
I doubt he's lost it through turns 2 and 3.
No, it looks like he's rear-ended the safety car.
Yeah, that's what I said originally. I think he's punted the safety car. Interesting to see if Freeway pits.
And here we go, Freeway is going to pit.
Domi, Ben the Bear. This hasn't worked out for Ben the Bear. It's really worked out well for Freeway and Domi.
Everyone is pitting.
Yeah, Ben the Bear on the mediums. Now pitting
so it'll be an interesting one to see whether PTR pits on the soft or mediums. I don't think he will.
Yeah, he should, but he hasn't. Trin's gone. No, Shrimp.
Trin is going in.
Trin and Shrimp have both cut the pit entry lines as well.
Interesting entry. Everyone behind them is pitting.
As they should. Gauzier looks like
so our current leader is PTR, who has yet pitted. So let's go back in. T-Mac is a little bit far back with fresh hearts. This is definitely going to help Macau out. I was going to say and Wango, but he has got the only penalty so far.
Macau onto mediums again, interesting enough.
Macau pit again? Because I swear I saw him on softs.
A lot of these guys have switched over to mediums. What if they're thinking, apart from Balu, he's gone on the hards. Same with Trim.
Yeah, Macau has done 2 stops. He went on to soft, so I wonder if that was just a bug. And he's had to go back in again.
He definitely pitted again. He's gone to mediums. I think these guys are all going to go do a 2-stop now. Or at least one more stop, I should say, from here. That's having a bit of trouble.
So if we have a look at the biggest movers, obviously PTR with the safety car is ahead by 19 positions he's gained, but obviously he is the only one that is yet to pit. We have one hard runner in the top 5. Baloo has gone the hards. Trin, I believe, as well. So interesting choice.
Back on the hard. Oh.
Yeah, all going to the end.
Pay out, if they can make those tyres last, that can pay out in the long term, especially if they can keep onto the back of
Van der Beer has decided softs.
Yeah, that could be a smart decision considering you might want to go into the mediums later or originally planned this.
So Gorzier and PTR are the only 2 yet to pit.
One more lap of safety car, I think. That was on T-Mac to catch up. Went back after pitting, having that front wing damage. He spit for the second time.
I'm just taking a moment to admire.
Oh, T-Mac's in the pit wall.
Oh no.
Looks like he was pitting again. I'm confused as
He
why
is. And he's now up to change his wing, so maybe he's decided against the hards. Or he has spun and decided it's a mistake. Sorry, or he has spun and decided. What tyre is it?
Again.
Mediums.
Mediums, yeah. Don't think these can last till the end.
The Gorzier has now pitted as well. So everyone apart from PTR, Peter has pitted. As we obviously currently see PTR in the lead, Freeway, Van der Beer, Domi, Baloo stars, Yukio, Shrimp has done quite a nice little catch up there. Combined YouTuber, Psycho, Wangod, Scars, Macau, Gorzier, and T-Mac. Well, this has definitely helped people that obviously had to pit to save their wings. I'm really surprised Macau's pitted twice, because I would assume he would have been in the top 8 minimum if he stayed out. But he wasn't a soft guy, so maybe he's used this opportunity to fix his tyre choice and see where he can end up. As we are waiting for T-Mac to catch the field, I would say...
No, I don't think it will. I think the safety car should come in this lap.
Yeah, I was going to say he's in the same sector, so I think it will reset to come in. At least T-Mac's mediums will be nice and warm. And T-Mac has actually got an old mediums, by the way, they're 2 lap old. So I wonder if he's chosen the softer compound tyres. He's doing, he had a hard tyre. That car is going around again.
Well,
I'm not surprised. I had a Monza race. The safety car was out for 4.5 laps. Wasn't very impressed with that, but especially around, sorry, not Monza, Spa. Especially around Spa, 3-minute lap times was not impressive.
Well, we've had 8 laps. We've had a virtual safety car for the retirements of Crampy and a Pepsi, and we've had this safety car, I believe, which was just for Naughty Neon, spinning on the exit 20, probably lighting up the rears and just sending it into that right-hand side barrier. Very long, but see how he goes. Bliz's first time leading a race in MRL. I may be wrong, I missed the last 3 races. 4 races, so.
their fronts are very cold, so they should be warming them up. I know they're worn tyres, but you still need
Well,
old tyres. You still need warm tyres. 70 degrees is too cold for mediums.
they're just on the brink of 80, so maybe you might start warming them up when the safety car goes.
Yeah, 76, 76, 76 for Ben the Bear on softs. He's not too worried. He's obviously extending the life out of him the best he can. See Dermy really pushing to well, that Williams dashboard is just different at how it's on the chassis of the car, and as we said, safety car is in this lap. So we are back to a full restart.
Peter's starting to get that heat in the tide.
Let's just go forward, see how the temperature ends
Oh,
up.
he's been out of control, I'm saying. I think he's going yet.
And you can't yet, the safety car is still there. He needs to back up pretty hardcore about now. I would be going about the middle of the second last corner. Just give him a little surprise. He definitely needs as much advantage as he can get.
The best place to go would be keep it about the speed of you're supposed to take the last corner, and then you go in the middle of that corner so that the other guys behind you have to kind of keep up. He's gone early though.
He's gone early, and it hasn't caught everyone off. Freeware was right up his butt. I saw it happening. We've got another yellow flag for a second. See what
It's lap 9 and we're on a safety car restart. Peter leads from Freeware, Ben the Bear, Domi and Valu on medium, medium, soft, medium, hard. And at the moment, Freeware and Ben the Bear putting a lot of pressure on Peter for P1. Peter yet to pit, Freeware, Ben the Bear pitted under the safety car. That came out for Gordy Neon in the other racing point. Here we go now. Down the first
looks
area.
like he might be making a move here. Macau's going to make a move. Down the inside of Psycho. Very nice move there.
Meanwhile, up the front, Freeware making the charge around the outside of Peter. Ben the Bear's getting in on the action as well. He might have a look as well. Peter defending the inside. Can Freeware launch an attack around the outside of the turn 10? He's clipped Peter. Now we have a bit of chaos. Peter stuck in the middle of the road on turn 11, 12 and 13.
That's very unfortunate. Like just a bit of contact there, and he's received 5-second penalty for his bad luck there.
He's also caught out Valu as well, who's now dropped about 4 positions from that.
This combined user just makes a move on Peter as well. And Wangle's just about to make a move as well, around the outside. Oh, beautiful move.
Peter pits.
Peter is gone into the pit, so he's obviously received damage from it.
Yeah.
And Speedy in the pit for his trouble. It's heartbreaking to see.
He's in position to get very good points. But that contact with Freeware's just caused him to just tumble down the field and get a penalty. On top of that, what's that? 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane penalty. Which always baffles me. Domi now, going to put a fight up to Stars.
Looking by him, make a move on Shrimp AI. Whoa! The Shrimp reconnects, does the old jump back. Shrimp with a dive bomb through the corner and... Oh, God, Paul Wangod loses his wing with the old brake.
Carl's putting up a fight to Shrimp now around the outside. With that straight line speed he has on him. He should go for another dive this time. He's looking for it. Combine gives him the respect down the inside. At the end of the day, Combine keeps P8 for now. It's a big train.
It's an awesome battle.
Yeah, the big train from Combine to Gauzier. It's P8 to 15. Moving up front, we've missed Stars get overtaken by Domi. Most likely turn 11 from that second DRS straight.
Watch here, the times aren't updating from me as of yet. Well around this. As we have a quick look at the penalties, as we just unfortunately are on board when we see another one pop up.
This is Wangod's pitted for some tyres, obviously as well.
So we're looking at Trent at the moment. Trent will be defending as best he can, trying to get his best exit as he can. Both of them are on hard tyres.
Well, did you really get a good...
Trent going very wide. I think he would have had to lift off a little bit there. It's obviously...
Balu, Trent had a better run than Balu, but Balu just had that DRS just to power past the straight. But he's gone a bit earlier. I reckon you can always come back on this second DRS straight if you get a good enough exit. The car in front under enough pressure, but it looks like Balu is gone.
He's taking the advantage of that corner.
No chance he was there, but in the background, Brian Tripper Mickout going out at Balu P8. Here we go down to turn 11. Here comes Shrimp down the inside of Combine, going for them.
And he's done it.
Yeah, Mickout getting in the action
as well. Cow getting in the action this one too. I have. He's back out of that one for now. Massive trade behind these guys. Trip now on the back of Trent.
Trent obviously on those hards, he's looking to go long on them.
Mac also making some moves. He's looking coming up the back of Psycho here, seeing what he can do. Shrimp has really caught up quickly. The hard tyres are definitely not working for Trent at this stage.
He doesn't need them to work, he's just trying to make that fast.
Correct.
Whereas these guys behind him, all those guys with mediums and put the barrel on the soft saying dogs need to just push so that they can gain that time that they'll lose on the pit stop. Shrimp looking for him around the outside of turn 4, 5 I believe. He's nearly made it work.
Yes. He's unsettled in for the corner, so it's actually not a bad idea.
He's got a good run into out of 7 though. Down the run, back straight, first DRS straight, DRS open, Combine's in it, so is Mick out. Even Scar's having a look down the back, he's got a time penalty though. Shrimp down the inside.
Macau makes the move as well, has he? He's gone down the inside.
Still fighting. Nice move by Macau. Trent gave Shrimp the move as well, but Trent's also going to fight Shrimp down this back straight again.
No, he's not using his overtake though.
He's looking though. Gone for a move around the outside, he's going to back out. Macau's just looking, Combine there. Scar's having a look at Combine, having to back out through turns 11 and 12. Real Constantine up again for his third sector.
T-Max made the move on Psycho as well. Unfortunately missed that one. And Wangod's coming up for PTR. That's obviously had the unfortunate luck. Oh!
Macau is all over Trent at the moment.
Wangod's all over Peter at the moment too. And Wangod gets the move done on, oh god, I should go back to that. That is a battle and a half, through sector 3. Oh, Wangod, well held.
About to have Macau and Trent round 3 it looks like for this midfield battle. This train we have going on.
Down the strike.
Okay.
Trent got DRS.
Macau with a good enough exit, he's just going to stick to the rear. Scar's also on the back of the Combine, doesn't look like he's going to have any movements there, but Macau, these are like down the inside of Trent. They'll take that position. Trent can't fight that. A little bit of help from DRS down to this next DRS straight though. Another Constantino up again. Nothing too special this lap compared to the previous two.
Want to see if Wangod makes a move on PTR now.
Here we go. There's a lot of weaving going on.
Yeah.
Here we go.
I think it was a bit of a signal. Peter was weaving a couple of corners earlier. 100 boards disappeared, so that never helps.
Yeah, it doesn't help. They've got to predict their braking point. Wangod decided the curve, that's fine. He'll get away with that. Peter just trying to ask too much of the rear tyres. So here we go.
Nice move.
Using a lot of that overtake. Wangod's got a lot of front lines, sorry, no straight line speed, a lot of aero. He can't do anything to Peter.
Late braking.
Here we go. Late braking. Geez, Peter's pushed him off track there. Wangod's lost out there. He's just gone very deep in the corner. He's pushed Wayne God off. Wayne God was weaving down that second
And
there.
second,
Oh, he's
Lale
retired.
is out.
Is he retired? Oh, he just retired.
He's retired in the pits. He has retired in the pits.
As Wayne God
They're
goes for a
still
move down the
going.
inside of Peter. Peter's now Stars is retired. And that's in the runoff of. We have another safety car. This is going to go into play perfectly into the hands of all these other drivers. Everyone's going to pit again. You'd think so.
I
Especially
think
Ben
Stars
there.
has lost it on the curve of turn
Yeah,
2.
he's
And
what?
PCR Vanguard have just lost their wing again. Poor Vanguard, I think the poor AlphaTauri team has had to replace that wing about 4 times. Oh, that poor bugger. So this definitely does not help.
Doesn't help
To be
Trin. It
honest,
doesn't help
Ben the
Peter.
Bear because he's
No,
on
it
the
does help Ben the
softs.
Bear. It does help Ben the Bear. He needs to pit again.
He needs to pit again, yes. But what I mean by that, it hasn't
Those
given
top
him a
teams.
massive advantage with the softs he wanted to pull away, which he had. Now close the gap right up. So if he pits, he's going to be right at the back.
Freeway and Domi are going to have to pit again
Right through
most likely.
penalty, speeding under the safety car for Trin. Oh. That's ouch. Where is my penalties? There it is here, penalties. So we have a look at the drive through for Trin. So Ben the Bear is pitting. Let's see what he put on. PCR has 15 seconds of penalties. Just past halfway of the race. As Ben the Bear is pitting for mediums.
Watch them all pit. They should all pit. Shrimp
He's
should
been
be
held a little bit
out.
of pits.
Surprisingly, Shrimp staying out. Trin's pitting. Vine staying out as well.
Domi
This is
for
very.
freeway. Domi.
McGowan gets a fast
Vine
run.
has stayed out. So Ben the Bear has actually managed to get a free pit stop out of that. I didn't think he was, but I was expecting freeway to stay out. He hasn't.
No, he needed a pit. His mediums go about 16 laps, I believe, so not enough to go to the end. He's on about 7 laps from it.
This definitely upsets the hard runners, but Trin obviously got the drive-through penalty, which is never nice as we have a look at the tyre choices. So we got one Psycho on hards, which he may have run out of mediums. Vanguard is now on hards. Yeah, why when I pull up the pit stops, Vanguard has stopped 3 times, T-Mac has stopped 4, Macau has stopped 3. Got a lot of pit stops, unfortunately. It's been a bit of a carnage race. Tough tangles here and there. Biggest winner so far out of this has been Combined, but he is out on 8-lap-old mediums. Shrimp up to P3 with 8-lap-old mediums as well. Yukio's done very well, by the way. I've been quite impressed with this form in this race.
He's been quietly good, I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Domi's on the soft, so this is an interesting choice for me. Not sure they'll do him too good by the end of the race, but they should do a bit of service in the first 5 laps of using them from the end of the safety car. Miguel's clawed his way back up to P7, to P14 at one stage.
So we're just waiting for a few of the cars to join the pack, waiting for PTR and Wango to catch up. I believe the safety car, if they can catch up, should be in this next lap. Going to make for an interesting final 12 laps. Ouch.
Under the safety car as well.
He's trying to catch the queue.
They didn't push that hard though. It's just, Bear's got to be careful he doesn't overtake the safety car in front. battles around lap 10, 11. Midfield. A lot of involvement for Trini. He'll be able to get a little bit of a break, get on some new tyres, use up that time penalty. Mikhail got his from trading the pits. All those mediums should easily make it to the end of the race. Apart from combined and shrimp. What's happening with combined and shrimp? Changing positions, but it looks like it's still there now. Oh!
What's happened there? I don't understand that. I wonder if they got the old bug where the Codemaster's bug of return the position. Alright, safety car in this lap. Take your pick on your number, Seb. Where do we watch the next lap restart start from, mate?
Just watch it from shrimp, I reckon.
Shrimp? Let's have some mix.
Shrimp and combined, I'm expecting to possibly get
I'm
swallowed up
expecting
by
Domi to
pack.
be right up his butt.
Yeah, I'm expecting them to get swallowed up the pack. Shrimp and combined,
Let's actually just go on board with Ben. I want to see where he restarts this lap.
Safety car's just entering
Safety
the pit
car
stop.
is entering now, so he is cleared to go whenever he likes. He's
Gone.
off.
That's the way you do it in the middle of a corner where they can't get the pedal down because they're
PTR collision again. They're not having to put on those moves. As I thought, Domi's run on the rear of Shrimp.
It's gone for a move already into turn 1. Backs out of it.
Back
Gets
out
better
of
on
it.
it. But he should have a good run all the way down to turn 5. Here we go.
He's back down a little bit.
Having to
Give him a
touch the
little bit of room.
brakes. Wayne guy gets another 3 second time penalty. He's gone for
He's
the
going
move.
down the inside.
Turn 7. That's opportunistic. It's a nice move. If he gets it done, and he does. Last move from Domi, opportunistic. You need to make it
Shrimp
done,
going
but
back at
Shrimp
him.
coming out. Yeah, Shrimp is coming back at him.
He's not even using his overtake. He's just running a lot
None of them are.
Could be a bug.
Go.
No, his ERS is not
No.
dropping.
Doesn't look like a bug. Shrimp having to
Oh!
yield. Domi's he
Very-
loses it out of
very-
turn 9.
Very dangerous to go on the power there. He's gone on the power on the actual curve.
There's 10 lap.
As
old,
Mikhail makes a massive move on combined. This is all
Nice
without
move,
DRS.
Yeah,
and
Trent made a move.
T-Mac
Oh, what a
and Shrimp.
move!
What is going on?
Move
Who
by
said you need
Trent.
DRS to overtake? Very
Oh.
impressive moves. Very clean too. Respect given by all drivers. Making sure there's no spin contacts or obviously wing damage out of all that. Let's
Like I
go
said
back down to
before,
Psycho.
Important that Domi need to get that move done on Shrimp because he needs to really make those soft tyres work now while they're still alive. I believe Trent is
Bears.
spinning. Trent is spinning. Maybe he has a drive-through penalty. Oh yeah, he
He
does.
does
'cause he's
have a drive-through car
getting under.
under the safety car. Which, yeah. The safety car ruined his hard strategy anyway, but still driving.
He was on for a decent race either way. So.
He was. Still could be. Anything is possible. And we're just on board with T-Mac, who's 3/10 behind combined YouTuber. No DRS still, so it'll be interesting to see if he uses a bit of that 80% ERS. Just go on board with combined C. Combined is at 60, so it'll be interesting. Yeah, combined using a bit of his. T-Mac
So is T-Mac.
is as well. Mine goes defensive very early. Really defensive.
Just trying to cover it off. He does have the opportunity to move back as Shrimp and
As we
Mikhail
see,
going
Shrimp-
at it. Shrimp and Mikhail going at it. Mikhail wins that battle. Shrimp unable to hold on, but he is using that ERS to try and bring himself back into it. He has that straight line speed. He's using it again, just dabbing onto it, but doesn't quite mean he has the run on Mikhail.
Those older mediums starting to look a bit awful for both Combine and Shrimp. They could be bottlenecking a few of the drivers.
Those, like I said, those 11 lap old mediums are not going to do them much justice.
It would be nice to see T-Mac make a move on Combine and take advantage of his fresh mediums as well.
Meanwhile,
So you've got
Scars, this is holding up T-Mac and Scars and Peter on the back of this P8 train, and also I should say P6 train, because
Yeah, we've got quite a few drivers TNF unfortunately. It's not a laughing matter. It's never nice. It is racing. You get the good with the bad sometimes. Scars gets 3-second penalty.
What am I watching from Peter's
Just
point
cut
of
through
view?
that corner. Let's just have the penalties while we're here. Scars has 9 seconds of penalties. So far, Macau's the only one with a 5-second penalty. I believe that was speeding the pits. The Shrimp went way off track there, and we got T-Mac.
Oh!
Oh, that was
Scars
unlucky.
runs into T-Mac, and then I think he nearly takes out, and then Peter nearly takes out Scars, I think, trying to go down the inside of turn 5. Interesting. But now we have this DRS train. It's going to go from P6 to P10. Here we go now. Let's see what happens.
Combined, so we got Shrimp on combined. Is Shrimp going to make the move? He will. He's Shrimp. He goes late on the brakes.
Peter going for a dive down the inside of Scars, making the move go.
Right, T-Mac.
He's nearly lost it. T-Mac's nearly lost it. Peter's nearly lost it as well. Scars too.
What are we watching?
Absolute chaos here. T-Mac's got the inside of the fine now. He looks like he'll get the move done. Here goes Peter. Massive dive. It's combined to knock out the corner. He has to take through the escape road.
Oh no, I saw that coming.
Nice outbraking maneuver by Peter into turn 11. Catches 2
as
cars
we
off
thought, the older mediums, mine's just falling back a fair bit.
Looks like the same happened to Shrimp, but
Shrimp doing his. We got lucky with his DRS actually. He was able to get DRS to protect him. We should see T-Mac really mid if he doesn't get penalties, which unfortunately that caught on. Shrimp is fitting. T-Mac with a 3-second penalty though, that is going to hurt him very badly. Actually, to be honest, no, it's not, because PTR behind him is 18 seconds and Scars behind him 9. It does at the moment put him behind combined. He would lose 1 if he stays currently like this. Let's just go up at the moment. Domi's in DRS and freeware. He is on the soft tyres. He has got a long way to go on these soft tyres though. Telling up 4 laps, 8 more to go. I do not think they are going to be looking pretty by the end of the race if he maintains that.
well, Scars, T-Mac and Peter are all going at it now. 7 to 8. First DRS straight, here we go. T-Mac and Scars side by side. Peter up ahead. Peter looks like he's gone a bit too deep into turn 8. Now T-Mac's got the inside from turn 9. It's forced Scars wide. Scars might have to get that position back, but he hasn't. He's been pushed wide though, so maybe get sorted that. Peter's been the beneficiary of this. He's on a little bit of a gap from these two. And now Combine's backing out. Wayne God's all in the back of Combine. Wayne God gets a 3-second time going wide on the entry to turn 11.
I think Wang got to back out of that. Like it was a lot closer and that's backed out and given Combine the room.
Looks like he just outbraked himself, to be honest.
Could be, I wasn't on board unfortunately. This is a massive battle, so let's just have a look. Domi's actually dropped that gap everywhere by half a second, half a tenth, sorry, not a second, half a second. It is 5 tenths, half a second, that makes sense, doesn't it? Within 2 sectors, so it'll be interesting to see whether he wants to make a move on straight here. Everywhere, they're really equal with, Scars. Yellow flag, it's gone on the pits.
Hold it, points in the pits. It's Combine's
Do have a
pits,
yellow
new
flag
tyre.
though.
Yeah, it's just for the pits.
Just going to stay on board, yeah. Freeware's definitely got a better exit after that one. We will get the double DRS, so if you can get better traction at this corner, which you should with soft tyres.
Freeware's got enough straight line speed on him to just hold off Domi down these back straights.
He is also, they are both
Domi's got a decent chance here. Domi has a very decent chance here. Here we go. Freeway defends the inside. Domi looking around the outside. Who blinks first? Looks like they blink at the same time. Freeway's going to push Domi around the outside, but Domi looks like he might have the move done. They're still fighting.
Still going.
Here comes 14. Freeway's going to push Domi wide, but he still gives him just.
Domi's going to get the, oh, he's pulled out of it. I'm going to say he gets the inside curve, but he has decided to pull out of it. This is meanwhile giving them the bear a bit of a gap while these two have to fight, unfortunately. Or fortunately, if you're Ben.
Wayne God slipped past T-Mac for P7.
Mikao has actually done very well to jump up to 5 here. Yukio is still doing amazing. I believe he's probably one of my drivers of the day, Yukio. He's just silent. As long as he stays penalty free, he is the silent outside podiumer. It all depends if Domi's softs maintain. If Domi gets a flat, well, I'm definitely making him my driver.
They probably will. They probably will. It should not last.
What did he
that
go?
long.
14 laps?
They last about 11 laps, 12, 11 laps, until they get to 70% on full race fuel. 206 laps, you have to make it to 12 laps. Expecting them to die. There you go again, he's got another opportunity now to dispatch a freeway and maybe make some little bitty ground of Ben the Bear. Don't think he will catch Ben the Bear, but he hasn't had a good enough exit down this back straight to
Yeah, look at the closing speed.
Yeah, the closing speed there. Has enough, he has enough. Just doesn't have, he wasn't close enough to make it clean on freeways. He gives freeway
Gives
the
him the
corner
position.
as well.
Let's just drop back. T-Mac is fighting Wang God.
God looks like he's
DRS.
got covered. Oh my God, he's waiting a lot.
Wang God.
Well, his tyres are on about 83. He's trying to get a bit of heat into them, so I can't blame him for that.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, looks like Domi's tyres are about gone in terms of their speed. You can tell he's dropped off about 2 tenths from freeway over the one lap. Speedy gets another 3-second time penalty. It's not going to do him very much justice by the end of the race. Chip on penalty. He's got 21 seconds of penalties. Looks like Wayne Dodd's going to try and close up on him. These guys were having a bit of a spout beforehand earlier in the race.
I believe Domi would have just got a warning for that one. It was just off track. They just. Interesting how this goes. One penalty makes a massive difference. And these two guys have only made one position.
It's Trin now all over the back of Gauzier through turn 3, 4P9. Just making their way through turn 7. Who's going to get a good exit here? Looks like they both get an equal exit. Trin able to hug the back end of Gauzier. Gauzier's not going to be able to put up much of a fight here. Might have some chance or some hope on the second DRS straight if he can keep Trin honest through turns 8 and 9. Freeway.
He's pulled away there.
Freeway gets a 3-second time
There you
penalty.
go. And Domi's actually able to pass him too. I missed that.
We have missed that indeed.
Like I said,
As
question
Wayne
is, will these softs hold up?
yeah, that's a big question.
We'll just go on board with Freeway now, because I guarantee he'll be coming back at him.
Wayne Goss is slowly pulling T-Mac along to PTR, to Peter, I should say. But he's not making a lot of progress.
He's actually just lost, almost lost DRS T-Mac. Let's just go on board with this battle. Really want to see if Freeway with his lack of ARS pushes the agenda here.
He might
We
need
just
to.
sit behind him a little bit, but
He needs to
as
pressure
we are
Domi
drivers,
into a mistake.
we never
He needs to
like
pressure-
strip ties.
He needs to pressure Domi into a mistake in order to get a 3-second time penalty back on him. He's fastest lap.
Here's it gets fastest lap of the game. Not retired through, he's crashing.
Well, that T-Mac in the infield into turn 3 and 4. Just rejoining the track now. That's going to put Trim in point scoring position, but he's left the session, so.
Yeah. Let's go back to this Freeway battle. It seems to be the closest on the track. Well spotted there.
There's another close battles, maybe Shrimp and Combined, but that's no longer a battle because Shrimp is out of the lobby at the moment. Everyone's just kind of into their own race now. Just doing their own thing.
I
Yukio.
am really curious to see if these softs manage. If they do not, you have got Yukio as a possible podium.
You were saying
Cows.
Domi was your driver of the day. Yukio's my driver of the day, so by the way, he's been driving. He's been very clean, very precise, nice. Peter has
Obviously, we
gained.
still have laps to go though. A lot of
Peter
penalties.
has gained 14 positions. However, he has got 21 seconds of penalties, and he had a bit of a lot of collisions with Wayne Bell when they were fighting. So, like the cleanest driving. Just make their way through 5 and 6, now into 7. Freeway trying to pressurize Domi, make something happen. He could make something happen
back in
now.
the session. Trip making a move on Gorziak, I believe. Can. This is for position.
Oh, let's just wait for that. It's Freeway, Domi.
Got a yellow. It's ahead of it. It's Ferrari.
It's Trin.
Trin. It's into the wall.
Turn 3 once again. Turn 3 catches
And
another
Trin is back
victim.
off.
As Freeway and Domi are going on. Now, again, turn 11, a hot spot. Freeway around the outside of Domi. Can he hold on to it? Looks like he can.
on Trin.
Domi gets the move done.
Moves
Yeah.
everywhere all of a sudden as we go back to Gorziak combined. I think Gorziak got the unlucky one there. We had two people right behind him with DRS. Pressure tyres, soft tyres as well.
Peter gets another 3-second time. I think he's 2 penalties off of getting disqualified for the session.
PTR and Combined YouTuber and Trip going at it again.
It looks like there'll be an overtake anytime soon here. Gorziak's struggling majorly with medium tyres compared to these two soft runners. Obviously on fresher softs, competing around lap 20, I believe. Freeway looking to have another go at Domi. Wanko gets another penalty. Looks like we'll have Peter on track.
Just going to join the battle with Freeway here. He's definitely in a position where he can make a move. He has got enough DRS. Domi gets a wonderful exit.
Domi using that
Whole
DRS
sauce.
out of Domi just knocking into overtake, using that DRS out of turn 7. Maybe Freeway's just trying to save that DRS. Maybe make a later push. Maybe he could make a push now. Possibly he's close enough to make one. Pretty great exit.
Just a little bit of traction on the rear there. I don't think he's going to be close enough.
No, he will be. He should be if he uses some overtake. He doesn't plan on using it. So, like I said, you're going to wait bend the bend.
Penalty. Get another one of those to make it interesting.
Unless it's a safety car at the end. Ooh, Freeway's just...
Taking advantage of the, obviously a lack of warning, so lucky it's not an instant pen, some corners seem to be.
Combine's just on the back of
Yeah.
Shrimp. Another one.
Look,
Yeah, that's a penalty in one lap. He could be in some serious strife here if he's not careful.
yeah, Combine's still all over Stream.
Doesn't look like he has the ERS to make a move. Look back out. He's a sensible driver, Combine. Do anything crazy.
So we're on the second last lap.
Freeway unable to make any moves on Domi at the moment. Domi is using a lot of these ERS just to try and stay in front. Doesn't really need to considering Freeway's penalty, but Freeway might be able to appeal it. Often you get time penalties overturned for corner cuts or track extensions, but there can be cases where it is feasible, acceptable, but as deemed by the stewards.
Looks like you got a very nice exit that time.
Thank God has pit, interesting enough. Might be going for a faster slap here. As Wanko's hiding pit, so alright. So that's what's happening there. As here we go. Freeway's got his best chance so far on Domi. Here we go, around the outside. Looks like he's in front of Domi. Domi's going to have to yield. He's got the move done. Nice build. Domi only has 15% ERS to use. Freeway has 32, so Freeway might start using all this.
Just go back to the Combine's Trip battle. Combine's going to make a move on Trip. Down the inside.
Of turn 8. Very tight through that corner. It's hard to make a move in there.
Trip. Beautiful exit.
Combine has just about now.
ERS. Got one lap to make the move as we'll just jump on board with the bear on the last lap so far to see how he's travelling. We'll go back to the combined battle on the straight.
As Peter gets another 3-second time penalty.
That will be one away from a disqualification, I believe.
He's on 30 seconds worth of penalties. He's going to drop outside the top 10 here.
Oh, sure.
expect he
Carl
will.
also looking to drop position. Oh, sorry, no way. This is rough on PT. That PTR. Sorry, where'd that come from? Group will lose the position to behind. Will hold 8th position at the moment.
Trin might be able to get a move going on Gauzier later in this lap. We'll just stay with this. Go back to combine. Shrimp gets a 3-second time penalty again. Combine's drop at the back of Shrimp now. Trin though could have a move with Gauzier. Wouldn't mind having a look at that. That's why, because Combine's left the session.
Combine a little bit of lag. Yeah, it's all that.
T-Max lost it again at turn 3. He's on the infield. On the left-hand side, unless he's just retired from the session.
Last
Here we go now.
Barkles.
Last lap of Barkles indeed. At the front, Ben the Bear, your MRL Oceania Championship champion, rounds the final corner to win the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. What a good scene it's been for him. He's proved himself. Very leaving, taking a break from racing. He stepped up and he's become the man.
Oh, Trin with a big move on Gauzier.
Down the inside of Gauzier. This is a last lap move. Turn 11. Who's going to be fighting or
Giving him room?
They're both going at it, and Gauzier has to back out of turn 13. Trin had the inside line for 13. Mickey gets another fight. Oh, sorry, not another fight.
I'm ready to watch the fall of the PTR lap time. We watch Shrimp cross the line in 7th place.
Mine will go up.
Fine.
Trin should go up as well.
Trin
I still hope
should.
Gauzier.
Yes.
Yes, he will.
Yeah, yes. Will Psycho?
Nah, I don't think he
No.
will. He has kept it clean though. So he has kept it clean. Very quiet race from him. Nearly scored points with all the DNFs.
Oh. Well. I think I'm a bit speechless, to be honest, just with the amount of carnage that we witnessed as game decides to give my YouTube driver today. I definitely reckon we're in agreement. Yuki, a beautiful drive, very steady. Ben the Bear, obviously great win again. Has confirmed the championship. Now the biggest question is, I believe that also secures the constructors championship as well in the final race. Battles everywhere. It's really surprising, to be honest, for an Abu Dhabi.
Well, like I said, in real life you can lose up to 80% downforce when you're following cars, but in this game it's about 20-30% following the cars, so you're able to have tight battles around here, especially with that double DRS from turn 7 to turn 11. Ben the Bear, your winner. A 50-minute race with 2 safety cars and 1 virtual safety car. Freeway at 7 seconds off. Domi as well, just behind Yukio, my driver of the day. P4, solid, clean race from him. Inside P8, Mick out, fighting his way back up, falling to I think about P16 at one stage. Behind YouTube, a very good race from him, starting P19. He's clawed all his way up. I would almost give him driver of the day as well. Trin in 7th, followed by Shrimp, Gauzier, Peter with those 30 seconds worth of penalties. Psycho, your last finisher of the race in P11, kept it clean, but nowhere with pace generally. T-Mac, Wangod, Scars, Stars, Valu, Red Panda, Neon, Crampy, Pepsi are your 8 retirees.
Oh, amazing amount of retirees, mate. Amazing race. I'm really surprised with how many battles and entertaining battles there was. A lot of clean racing considering the amount of DNFs. Pleasure to watch. Ben the Bear pulling out obviously a very nice win, pulling out a gap with those fresh mediums. But overall, a very nice way to end the season, wouldn't you agree, Seb?
Yes, indeed.
I believe that is thank you from both Sebastian and myself. Don't ever call him Sebastian, he'll get cross at you. Thank you, Seb. And all the best to you all. Thank you very much for joining.